Just roll a 1d100.
Seven.
It is.
Flopalophagus is live right now.
7 points better.
You opened your bottle in that place, and when you disappear, you held it up to your ear. And
upset. Tell us about your cat bot.
so you guys all wake up on the shore, Jack, Gabriel, Sophie, roughly around the same time on the shore of this strange flowing cloud lake. It's just like this hazy fog. You see these massive boats cut from like a single timber. They're these wooden rowboats or canoe, but they look like mastiffs and serpents and horses, and they're all lining this shore. And then behind you is this bombed out, totally destroyed city. It appears to be modern in construction and materials, but also these strange alien buildings around. And in the sky above you are these two twin moons, and these strange black stars light the sky. And
Black stars.
Light.
It's really hard to fathom a black star. I was really trying to think of what that would exactly look
And how
like
it gave
in the
off
sky.
light.
But
It's a bit more.
that is surreal horror, fellas. Imagine like there's just a strange circle in the sky that has this outline, and it's deeper and darker than the rest of it. There's just these little pinpoints all over up there. But the lake is black and clear. Gabriel, make an alertness roll.
Critical.
Success.
Let's
You
go.
are the first to stir awake of the three, and you notice Jack Parker laying out stretched. He's got like a pickaxe in one hand, and you see that his leg is just shattered. And you saw it with Vinny, Vinny. He's got this strange red ooze weeping out of his leg, and then it sucks back in, and it looks almost as it's breathing and coming up. and back and up and back, and then you see Sophie, and she's just lying there. She's got like sand covering her arms, some on her face where she's lying on the ground, and you glance over towards this cloudy, strange lake, and you see two legs slowly drifting down into the water.
Into it?
Yeah,
Is there a body attached to them?
I don't know. Do you want to find
It's
out?
under the water.
Yes. I'm going in.
Going in the water or grabbing the body?
Oh, grabbing the body. Do I need to go into the water to grab it or not?
No, it's just like right off the shore. You could like reach and pull the body back onto shore.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm near.
You are not.
You gone.
He does that. I'm gonna grab the drink. Be right back.
You grab the body. It seems almost weightless as you pull against it. It comes out pretty easily. And with a gasp, Angelina Romano gets pulled out. And you, in the previous session, the lake was just still water, and you saw these speckles of light underneath, and you went and inspected, and it looked like deep in the depths there was a city below.
Yeah.
And so you decided to dive headfirst into the water, and you began sinking down towards it. Gabriel, seeing the legs, wanted to understand, pulled you up. While you were submerged beneath the water, you saw that it felt as if you were underwater. You were getting pulled downwards. There were strange creatures swimming about in the water. You couldn't see, they were off in the distance, but you did see what appeared to be some sort of massive whale in the depths.
Kind.
Shocking and terrifying
A
kind.
sperm whale?
It was hard to tell. It was off in the distance. It was very large, though, at least 90 feet long, you'd guess, based on size and distance away.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw up.
You puke on the shore. Sophie,
Okay.
you wake up.
Yeah, hi. Oh,
Hey, Sophie.
what's going on?
Just found Ange floating
What's
in
wrong?
the water here.
What's wrong with her?
There's something in the water. It's huge.
Stay out of there.
Maybe don't just dive into places like that, Ange.
There's a city underneath the waves.
We should probably wake up Maverick. It looks like he got fucked up.
It felt like a dream. I felt like it didn't matter, and then all of a sudden it was like a nightmare.
Well, it does matter, so don't do that again. Yeah, let's go wake up Maverick.
Could you breathe down there? Could you breathe in the water? Or were you drowning?
I
She
just
could
felt.
breathe. It felt heavy, as if like
Where'd all that water come from that you were puking up?
No, I was just throwing up from the fear of the giant whale thing.
Oh, okay.
A giant whale thing's in the water? Or...
Was it a sperm whale?
I don't know. You didn't have.
Nah,
to-
they only get 60 foot long. Had to be a blue whale.
You're asleep.
Jack Parker wakes up. I heard it was 90. They only get 60 feet long.
I don't know. I'm not a whale expert.
Oh. Well, good to have you above water.
Yeah, no kidding. Good thing I pulled you up.
What the fuck where is this place? And I'll look
It's
around.
It's cargo.
Um,
I've been here in my dreams.
on the last episode, there's cobblestone paths that lead into this like absolutely destroyed city, and you walk the paths into the city, and it always circle back to the shore, and that's when you decided to just like go into
Jump
the lake.
into the water. That's
And you
right.
touched the water, and it was water at the time, and then it started swirling around and turned into this strange cloud cloudy substance, and that's what you're standing in front of now.
Is it a portal of some sort? I'll say to the two people next to me.
Could be. Maybe that's the way to the city, to be honest.
Maybe?
I want to take off my cool sweater and throw it in the portal.
You see it just slowly drift below the surface.
Oh, shit.
As you do, a little piece of paper falls out and drops near your feet.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
look
an
at the other
invitation?
two
Grab it. I'll grab it.
and grab it.
Yeah, grab it. What is it? Is it an
I
invitation?
don't know. I didn't put it in there. And I'll hand it to you.
Oh, that's something. Carcosa is ruled by the king in yellow. It is an alien country that absorbs ruined and corrupt places and times into itself. Various locations on Earth are connected to Carcosa and are in the process of being consumed. Yatil, this city, was absorbed by Carcosa long ago. Time has no place here, and so Yatil is forever being consumed. Is it Holly, maybe? Is
Yeah.
the lake at the edge of Yatil? If you feel a strange familiarity there. Here, as if you saw it once in a dream.
And when you read that, Murdoch, you're immediately like this strange, like fractal bending of reality happens. Everything starts swirling around you, and you're in this dream state. And you remember just getting into one of those boats, or pushing it into the clouds and climbing in, and you could will the boat mentally to submerge itself into the depths of the clouds.
That's how we gotta get there.
What? What are you talking about?
We've gotta get a boat.
Yes.
I'm gonna look around.
There's boats all over the place.
There's
Do I
boats
see a
all over the
boat?
place. Yeah, Jack Parker is still laying unconscious on the shore. I know you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
said you're
let's-
gonna get him.
I'm going to run over and start administering first aid.
Yeah. Go help him.
It's just his Piju. It doesn't matter anyways. He won't suffer from his wounds if you wake him up. I've seen this before.
Oh, I am a doctor and I cannot sit here.
Yeah, quit being such a defeatist, Gabriel.
I'm
And
just saying it doesn't matter.
well, whenever I find my character sheet, okay, there we go.
Whoop. Successfully administer first aid.
I'm gonna try to heal him up or wake him up.
He wakes up after you administer first aid, and you can see that he has this strange substance you've never seen before, just going in and out of his body.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like tourniquet it or like put something tight over the and hold the ooze in.
I don't know about touching that stuff, dude.
Nope, going right in there as if it's like blood and I'm holding it in.
I guess I wouldn't call Ange dude, but Ange.
First aid doesn't restore any hit points, does it?
No, I think it just stabilizes.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We've never really successfully had to do first aid before, because normally you just die or go crazy before that needs to be a thing.
I'll look in the old handbook and see what it tells us.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think
trying to
surgery
think
is how you
of it
actually
at the
gotta.
moment. I'm gonna listen to the goddamn demons. It's been
Medicine.
so long.
I could roll a medicine roll. It's different.
Success. What does that do for me?
See healing on page 55.
Should I open up my own pharmacy? Oh, I failed at that. Shoot.
I guess no pharmacy for you.
I'm not quite sure what all these do. At one point I did read it when I was adding to them, and I had it all
Hey.
figured out, and then
Stabilizing a wound with a successful first aid test immediately heals 1d4. A critical success doubles the amount healed. A fumble inflicts 1d4 damage. Once your
so
agent
heal
receives first
1d4.
aid,
Should I
Alright,
roll
so-
it? You think?
Yeah, you should roll it. You're healing me.
Okay.
you can do first aid again if he gets hurt again, but you can't do it in between.
Oh.
Oh, sick. I'm at 2 HP.
Yep. Well, better than one.
Right?
And then you eventually can get treatment, and then you can recuperate. So getting back health is kind of complicated, and it happens over like a course of a long time.
That's like how it works in
Stages.
Cyberpunk and stuff.
Is it?
You have to like go to a hospital actually and like stay there for weeks on end, and or you get a half a health point per day or week or something like that.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Jinx.
Fill me a Coke.
Yeah, you walked right into that one. I'm not there though.
Yeah, where is Vertas?
I'm just in your head.
Well, I think we're all here.
So did I get bandaged up good enough I can kind of walk, maybe? With the assistance of my pickaxe cane?
You get up, lean on your pickaxe and cane, and start walking. And at first you're like really hobbling on it, and then you realize you feel no pain, and you put less pressure on the cane, and you're still walking fine. But it's really awkward because your leg is
Mangled.
mangled and splinted up, and there's weird, viscous, deep red ooze pouring in and out of it.
The weird guys. I don't feel any pain, but it looks really bad.
I'm just gonna look at him with my face. I get you.
Gently rubs the scars on her cheek. I understand entirely.
Did anybody see Vertas before they blacked out?
Last time I saw him, he was trying to keep me from falling down a hole. But that was a while ago.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
I fell down the hole.
Oh no!
And then I broke my legs. And there's these blank white mask faced guys and calling around. Found some stairs, and all of a sudden I was here.
Hmm.
It's gonna be one of those split up.
Yeah, they like flesh out his character a bit.
How important I am.
Yeah. I kept yelling for Vertas to help me, but he just he couldn't find me. Then he finally saw my fingertips, and he's like, "Where is he?"
He's like, I haven't seen this movie.
Yeah, that's that first step
Well, anyway.
towards the right path.
Yeah, we should. I don't know how to get back to where we were, so I guess we should just get one of these boats and hope we find him.
Yeah, so here's what we'll do. We'll get in the boat,
What
and we'll
boat?
set sail for the city of
There's
Yatil.
boats all over. We talked about this already.
Okay, so
Just grab one.
On the shore,
grabbing
there's these
boat.
large,
Yeah.
massive timbers that are.
oh, I thought you guys
carved
were being
into the land.
sarcastic.
No.
My
No,
bad.
there's
No,
these
they were
massive
genuine.
timbers
There's
on the
boats
shore.
everywhere.
There's
Okay.
one looks like an eagle, one looks like a serpent, one looks like a mastiff, one looks like a stallion.
I vote for the serpent.
I want the stallion.
Definitely the stallion, bro. It fits because I'm a stallion.
Sure.
I don't want the stallion anymore.
No, it's too late. Stallion it is.
Oh,
Damn it. I wanted the
Was there-
serpent.
Was there a peacock or a swan?
There's both a peacock and a swan. You have to just walk further down the shore.
I'm a peacock captain. You gotta let me fly.
Gotta let me fly.
You
Guess
see
I
that
don't
there's
care.
hundreds of these boats just lining the shore, but some of them are far off in the distance. There could be any number of animals. There could be I don't know. What's a weird animal?
An
Narwhal?
axolotl?
A narwhal. Axolotl. There's an axolotl boat somewhere on the shore. That's a weird animal.
It is.
An anemone?
I had one. It lived for 2 days.
I don't know about an enemy. Man.
You had an anemone or you had an axolotl?
An axolotl.
Nice.
I think
2
I poisoned
days,
it
that's not
with
very
water.
good.
You put it in.
That's too bad.
That poor guy.
Yeah. It's really not that cool, as it turns out.
It sucked.
Short life.
Poor guy.
What's up, buddy?
I drove all the way to the cities to get it too.
All right, so what kind of boat you guys hopping in?
Axolotl.
Axolotl.
The
Axolotl it
axolotl.
is. Who's captain in this wreck? I mean, this boat.
I am.
Okay.
Let's
My
have
name
the
is
cripple
Jack.
guy. Let's
You
have
do
the
have a
cripple
peg
guy
leg,
do
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a perfect pirate. All you need to do is just will yourself to your till, buddy. And we'll be sailing smooth.
Like
Yelling
There
point.
are no rows or
me in the
anything.
face.
It's just an
Keep-
empty, hollowed out boat.
Swab the
Keep an eye
deck.
out. Keep an eye out for gigantic whales. 90 footers.
Not
At
sperm.
least. Sounds like a real fisherman's story. It was at least 90 foot.
My Moby Dick.
You guys push the boat out into the cloud lake,
Go.
each hopping aboard right before your section enters the clouds.
I'm the captain. I was on it before they pushed.
Captain Jack stands on the front with his foot on the axolotl's head and thinks about heading downward
What's an
towards,
axolotl look like?
towards the city underneath.
A lizard with these weird antennae off its face.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's like a little like
Oh
Definitely
yeah,
not,
I like the one with its mouth open. It looks like it's smiling.
That's what our boat looks like.
Yep. I got a blank screen.
That's fine. You guys descend into the clouds. You can only see about 3 meters in any direction. It gets very dark once you're down here, but you can still see the motes of light below the surface, and you can see the 2 moons above.
As I'm yelling, dive, dive, dive. Like a submarine.
Make a sanity roll.
Oh god. I'm so close to breaking.
Oh,
He's some fucking crazed pirate.
as,
He's our
as it turns
captain.
out,
Yeah,
as
we
it
maybe
turns
shouldn't
out,
have let him drive.
you're thinking go down,
Fire!
down, down, but really, Murdoch is sitting in the back, also thinking the same thing. Murdoch, make a sanity roll.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
You
Is
didn't
the
have to
screen
make
white?
that sanity roll.
I made it.
Nice.
I didn't break.
You think you're the captain, Jack, as it starts to descend downwards, as you're shouting down, down, down.
Dive,
really?
dive, dive.
But really, Gabriel's in the back of the boat commanding.
I think I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
We're going to your till, and I failed my sanity roll, but I don't give a shit.
Going down to Davy's locker, boys.
Probably gonna
That's
be, because I'm only 3
not.
points away.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, we are. We're
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Down to David Jones.
Close to breaking, so.
As you get into the water fully submerged, you can feel like the pressure of it pushing around you, but you can breathe as you normally would. You can hear like, and you can make out shapes off in the distance swimming around, like maybe those whales and things that Ange saw. And as one of those shapes pass, you see lots of small figures trailing behind it. They just move out ponderously, just like they pay no mind to you as it seems, and they're just going about. But you see them all over the place as you're descending downwards in the darkness towards the moat of light, or the moats of light below.
They're coming with us.
Yeah.
I'll say, watching them.
As you continue down, these figures still moving around. There, you see these shadows cast all over. One gets about, I don't know, 10 feet away or so. And off to your side, you see this.
Whoa.
Swim right past the boat, and it like, you see the giant mouth off to the side, and it's got these barbs in the back of its mouth, these razor sharp barbs, as it's like sucking in water and air or whatever is in here. And then as it passes by, you see this strange swarm behind it, these horse-sized creatures that have wings and seem to shapeshift and move all about. And you can see them like picking up little pieces of matter floating around behind the whale.
Wow.
Scavengers.
They're eating his feces.
So does that thing have eyes on the other side of its head, or just the two on the one side?
You can only see the one side. That's
I'm
the
curious for
angle.
me.
It's a
I
cool
don't know.
photo. Or whatever.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Lord.
Looks like a killer whale mixed with a bullhead.
That's scary.
True.
As you keep
Very
going
nice
down, you
bullhead.
notice these
Or a shark
this-
whale, I mean.
This swarm of things that, as Ange said, is eating this creature's feces. A couple of them peel
The ones
off
that float around, yeah.
and starts like swim flying towards you. They have wings. They don't have fins or anything. They're using these wings and they're moving towards you guys. And
Prepare the cannons!
And I'm going to look around all nervous.
Oh, shit.
Anybody have a rifle or anything?
Nope. We have no weapons.
I mean, maybe you out of anybody. You should get that gun out of the garbage. Oh, wait. We didn't have it at the hotel, so never mind.
No. I died there.
roll a sanity roll, Medea.
We're just gonna have to will
What?
ourselves to go fast.
What?
What? Why me?
Take that, Medea.
You're about to find out.
You're fucking terrified. You have no idea what's going on. This is absurd.
You're fucking scared, bitch.
You're holding it together. You don't think this is real. You think this is some sort of dream still. None of this has made any sense to you this entire time. You're just trying to hold it together.
I just feel like I'm in a fever dream.
That's true.
They're coming at you guys hot though. So why don't you
Anybody
make
preparing
me
the
a
cannons?
Sanity roll, Ange.
I'm doing my best.
It's kind of mesmerizing, I say. Staring at the fucking craziness.
You look around, see if there's anything on the boat that you can defend yourself with as these things come flying in.
Okay.
And you do not see anything.
I'm going to nervously start looking around and then start taking off towards Captain Jack.
Captain, help!
Captain
Oh,
Jack Maverick.
Captain!
Captain Ron! Isn't that a movie? Yeah, whatever.
As these things are about just a few feet away, I need all you guys to make sanity rolls as they're getting towards you. They have these wings, but their body is almost formless. For an instant, they look like bugs, and then horses, and then like they have these serpentish shapes, and tendrils shoot out from them, but they just keep changing and shifting.
So what happens when I fail?
That's for me to know, and you to not find
So
out.
roll another one.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That's failure. Alright, this is.
Hmm.
One of them flies at Ange as she's running up to Jack. It sees her moving quickly, and it flies in with these clawed wings outstretched as it's coming at her, and just looks like it's about to try to grab her or do something not good. She deftly dodges out of the way and kind of like shoves it, and it somersaults past her, its wings all flailing around and stuff. And it recovers, and another one comes swooping in. Do you guys keep heading down or try to defend yourself against these things?
Well, I guess if one swoops in, I'll try and punch it. I don't have much other options.
Or do you?
I don't know. Well, I've been trying to fire the cannons, like Will said.
Give it a little kiss.
Make a sanity roll.
I can unload the artillery.
Fire the cannons!
You're like searching around the boat for a cannon, and
Anything.
you kick something on the ground.
Let's go.
And you see a 44 Magnum just lying on the ground.
Oh, perfect. I will grab that and open fire.
Clap, 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 clap.
Do I roll to shoot?
Yep.
Oh. 78% chance to win, and I fail. What a joke. I fail everything in this game when it matters.
You fire at the one that is now coming in, and it was headed towards Medea, and it curves at you as you fire at it. And
Bring it on, bitch.
let's get some different music going for this. This is way more intense than what's happening.
I don't even hear music.
I hear it going.
Yeah, that's about all that's happening.
I wonder. Have it muted?
You smack it with the gun as it's coming at you, and it flips by. The other one comes swooping back in. You can keep descending down. You're still moving, but the boats start to slow as you've been focusing your attention on these things.
Oh. Sounds going to my Oculus.
You want to keep trying to fire at these things and have them attack you, or descend towards the city?
What can we just descend? That's what I'm gonna try and flee now that I missed.
Alright, everyone make sanity rolls.
Let's go deeper, deeper. We're riding the waves.
Yeah, I figured out why I didn't have any sound. All my sound was going to my Oculus Quest.
That's not where it's supposed to go.
Nope. Ooh. 2 failures.
The boat descends further, and the motes of light you can see are turning into these massive buildings. It looks like Victorian era French style buildings, but they're not all broken and destroyed like the city above. It looks like the exact same place from above, but in perfect condition. You're getting so close, but the beasts, they turn and swoop in again. This one goes for Captain Jack on the front. Misses.
Oh.
I swing my pickaxe at it.
Yeah, you swing your pickaxe. Make an attack roll. You can do that.
What would it be?
Got this.
Not technically unarmed, is it? Or is it?
Maybe
Melee. Ick. Could it be unarmed?
Nope.
Frick.
You fail. It flies at you. You swing at it. It kind of moves out of the way so it doesn't get hit by this pickaxe and dips off back into the water and arcs back around and starts coming in. The next one comes in at Murdoch. Shooting at him. Jesus Christ, it critically fumbles. Murdoch, take a shot. Plus 20. Minus 20, whatever's the better one.
Plus, I'd get. Can I search around and see if there's any guns laying around?
Crit him.
That is max damage. 1d12, so you do 12 damage to the thing, and it just like explodes, and this black ichor shoots out of it, and its body's still like moving and contorting and twisting, but it curls up into a ball and just drops away. And the one that was coming back at you lets out this like horrific gargled underwater shriek and flies back to the crowd. And as that happens, you guys descend. The boat all of a sudden breaks the clouds and gently begins floating downwards until it lands on a city street below.
Ooh, boy.
That was scary.
Been there.
We made it.
Scary.
Hey, it looks like you're laying behind a car. We found you, maybe.
Wait, I've never been here before. It's cold.
That's St. Paul?
windy. Smells bad. Freak.
You
Damn,
guys
it's
land down in
serious.
your boat here, and you do indeed
Hipsters floating around in a boat in the middle of the street.
Henry Cunningham. He's awake, and he's just talking shit as you guys land.
Talking to myself about it.
These freaking millennials.
I don't think that word.
Is that Veritas'?
I wouldn't it have been. Isn't it like 2015?
Yeah.
2016?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that word. I don't like it. Eric. I'm staying here. My own filth.
Why did you piss and shit everywhere?
Seems unnecessary.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's more dramatic.
Maverick over here fell in a well and broke his leg, and he didn't piss and shit himself like you did.
Have to, he fell.
Hey, no, you dropped me.
Probably on account of how much he was pissing and shitting himself at the time. He couldn't focus.
He's got a good grip, and then he just shits himself and drops him.
He's like, oh.
Oop.
My hands got
You know how if
strain.
you think you're gonna fart, but then you shart and you kind of like forget where you're at and everything that was happening because you're like,
Just gotta clench everything.
Blackout and pass out.
Yeah, you just kinda.
I didn't even.
Then he
Oh,
woke
no.
up. He woke up here in the streets.
Yeah, I didn't even drink the PG.
Woke up here in the streets with us standing over him.
Last thing I remember was sharting. I woke up here.
Scary fart.
How long have you been here?
Good to see
Darn
you
it.
guys.
Good to see you.
So as you guys land and see him, no, you guys are fine.
He's got to reel us back in every once in a while.
I know.
It gives me time to read when you guys go off on those tangents.
These Twin City streets.
You
were
you
made
look above,
for
and what was once fog has now kind of like pulled apart, and once again you see those two twin moons hanging in the sky and those black stars, as if the cloud lake above never existed, and it's just the sky above you. You guys are surrounded by a mirror image of the runes above, but somehow restored to their former beauty. The architecture is alien and beautiful, but for all of its strangeness, Util has a familiar Victorian or Belle Epoque feel. Did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Cobblestone streets, wooden shutters, and iron railings. But as your eyes move and shift, so does the landscape. It just like ripples and shudders as if there's like some sort of, temporal interference or something like that. Just doesn't seem quite right as you move around, and buildings slightly shift in size or move down a block. There's all these old style cars from the late 1800s on the streets. You see people walking off in the distance.
Human people?
Human people.
Versus inhuman.
They're not like fucking marionettes or nothing.
They appear to be humans. But what you notice even
And
more
people.
so is that above the city's buildings, you can see these massive golden bulb towers off in the distance. And you, more than anyone, Gabriel, you, Henry, and Ange all know very well what that place is, and that you need to get there.
Carcosa.
Yeah.
The palace.
The Yellow
Yeah.
King.
Carcosa.
King in Yellow's Palace. Ooh.
That's where the parade is, or the play, or whatever.
Black Parade.
That's where Abigail is.
Masquerade. You guys were
When
saying
I
words that rhyme with it, but
Masquerade.
it's
As a young boy, my father took me
Took
to
me
the
into
city
the city.
to see the
a
black.
marching man.
Oh yeah, that. Oops.
The marching band.
I skipped too far ahead.
Yeah, you're on like third first.
Yep.
Well, let's start heading that direction. We gotta find Abigail.
Who's Abigail? I say.
We're so close, I can taste it. She's the whole reason this whole thing started. I've been after hers for the last 20 years. She's got the answers that we're looking for.
I
have superpowers now that I have found my peak.
Now that you shit yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as I'm saying that, I'm like walking kind of funny.
Off to the palace. 1 sec, I'll be back.
Alrighty. Off to see the wizard.
Wizard's name. Yes.
Alright, I'm good. I shouldn't have to get it for a while. Grabbed a drink and a beer.
You're probably one of those millennial types that likes that Dungeons and Demon Worshippers game.
Yeah. And
Dungeons and
his
douchebags.
uncle knows what I'm talking about. Oh, that's crazy.
How old is your dude?
Alright, wait, he changes.
You're like 60 something, aren't you?
Anywhere from 50 to 80. It'd be like, yeah,
65.
Yeah, mine's just 54.
He's like a fitter. I always kind of crotchety.
Fire!
Wait, and he falls down a lot because I'm bad.
Hey, Henry, look at your
You
disorders.
can't save
But
people when they're falling.
Oh, what?
Look at
So-
your disorders and things.
I was just say, but I still not look.
I have
I
a
still wear
pretty,
my Taylor Swift
Broke.
belly shirt and vest now.
We're kind
We
of
broke.
political now. We didn't mean to be, but we kind of were political.
what, Taylor Swift?
Someone update my mental disorders for me. This is terrible.
That's why he's acting so funny.
Ugh, who said that?
Why you feeling tough?
The dementia's kicking in.
As you guys start marching through the city, the people you saw briefly disappear. Sophie, out of the
What?
corner of your eye,
Thinking
just as
again.
you're passing, this whole city is undulating and moving and wavering.
Oh, that's
but
hot.
You, you see a window into a building, and it just kind of like pops out into another window and another window and another window and just keeps going inwards and stretches on into infinity.
And beyond.
Like inward, like there's just a bunch of windows back to back. Like
Yeah,
And-
like,
Endlessly.
Windowception.
I'm gonna pass out. It's gonna give me vertigo.
roll a sanity check from the unnatural. Yeah, like maybe you see it out of the corner of your eye and you turn towards it and look, and all of a sudden you're just like, "Whoa," and start falling over. You don't fall over though. You,
Oh.
Catch yourself.
I catch myself. Thank goodness.
Or I'm next to you, I grab you quick. I was
Perfect.
walking next to you.
I slap him.
I'm in punches. Oh, yeah, you're a freak, Maverick.
What? Come on, I was just trying to help.
So the palace overhead looms huge as if it's very close, and you guys see this undulating city moving and stretching, and the buildings change, but that palace is always constant. It doesn't change form whatsoever. It's
Doesn't
always
waver at
there.
all.
And you guys head towards the street, or towards the place. Who's in front?
Captain Jack Maverick.
I see.
It's the wrong bird, dude.
I see someone take charge in my absence. I'm proud of you, Jack.
Arr.
Captain
Oh, you
Jack
got a
leads
cool
the way,
accent,
thinking he's in
too.
charge, but once again,
But
Not really in charge.
not really in charge. It's
you're
Murdoch.
in charge. I got things.
All right.
Make a sanity roll, Murdoch. As what is it you want to do?
We are heading to the palace.
See a marching band.
The masquerade. Oops, I failed again. Things are getting a little dicey for my guy. He's
See?
failed 3 at 29.
Uh,
Oh, wrong button.
I might not be coming back from this place.
That's the button.
Murdoch.
you
I feel like you've been the one to push us this far and want this the most.
He must be warned.
definitely pretty much dragged everyone with.
I just thought I was in charge the whole time.
You're walking through these streets and you feel as if you know where to go, but you keep seeing these posters with this Cyrillic style alphabet on it. And they keep catching your eye. They all say the same thing on it. You look at them and you can't read it, and then it starts to rearrange. It starts to move around and turn into English letters for you. And it says, "The soldier of Util is the guarantor of victory." And then they have this, some of them over top of the poster has this blood red symbol, and it basically looks something like this.
Approximately.
Like
Oh.
just 3 waves red over top of the sign. As if it was like graffitied over or painted over top of, basically.
Does that have any meaning that we know of?
You guys, when you were in the Hotel Broad Albin, watched a show called Red vs.
Ooh.
Black.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
That their flag
The
symbol?
army in that fictional show was called the Black Wind. And that was the symbol of the Black Wind. And they were fighting against the king's army of Yhtil. So it seems as if this opposing army has been tagging these posters in some form of rebellion or act of war as they're making their way through the city, perhaps.
Hey, you guys, remember that show we watched in our rooms? At Red vs. Black?
Nope.
Who are you guys cheering for?
We spent months watching.
30 minutes watching it.
Who'd you guys cheer for in that show?
I think I like the Black Wind from what I remember.
I enjoyed watching both sides, if I remember right.
That's what I'm trying to warn
You weren't attracted to one side over the other?
Well, if were we aware one was the King's Army in the show?
Yeah, they
I
were
would've
kind
certainly
of, they were
supported that one.
portrayed as like the
Good guys?
good
Yeah, I
guys,
think-
but at the same time, as a normal drama goes, there was definitely characters on both sides that had, winning personalities, and maybe it wasn't so black and white.
I'm
was black and
definitely
red.
supporter
Black
of
and
the-
red, exactly.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't so. Maybe it wasn't so black and red.
That was like their slogan.
Yeah. Everything's not always black and red.
Man, I love that show.
Anyway, yeah, I like the Black Wind a lot. I think in
Black
that
and white and red all over.
penguin
Oh,
that
penguin
he
with-
slapped or something. Penguin of the rash.
The New York Times.
And he got slapped. Is that what you said? What kind of sound would that make me? Answer me. No, I meant the bird.
Oh,
I
it made
know.
you
Well,
blurry.
you just pretend you didn't see me. Do that. Just listen to the sound.
I meant.
Oh, now I see what you meant. I thought you meant the sound of hitting the bird.
Ah.
As you guys are looking at these and talking about this, you notice in the streets in front of you is just a pile of like impassable rubble. Let me color this in for you so you can see it better. But
No.
Is there a better way around? Because I'm not going through that.
there are buildings everywhere and doors everywhere.
Let's go into a building and go around it, I guess.
You see a door that sticks out to you greatly. It is yellow in color. Nice try. I saw what was happening there. Now it's just a happy face.
I was making a face though.
Oh.
You need to be careful if you're going in that building. Walls
Why?
have ears.
Wait, do I still have my 44 Magnum?
I don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Pocket or something.
Asking James, I
He's
guess.
asking for a toss in the street.
You still have the gun in your hand.
Wait, is this gun in my head? I don't know. I've lost
You
my
need to
mind
move
at
quick.
this point.
Something's happening to the room back there. It's terrifying. Yellow door. Now someone give it a dick.
Run.
It hurts.
That was some good teamwork. That came together well.
It really did. That's nice.
What's his name?
Fred.
Olmec.
I was thinking
Rebel.
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 I'm ready.
All right, on the door is a yellow sign. You start trying to open it and it's locked.
No.
I unlock it.
Nice. Make me a
Drama,
lockpick
dear.
check, and/or a strength ×5 if you want to try to smash it down. Anyone? That would be another way to try to get.
I'll
through it.
try. I'm really strong.
All right.
That's what I say.
Everyone, get out of the way. Jack Parker with his revealed midriff.
What the fuck?
Your shattered leg that you didn't feel pain on. You start to take off running, and you just like collapse on the
I
ground.
tumble a little bit and hit my
Yeah.
face on the door.
Yeah, just
Oh fuck!
you feel your neck break, but it's cool. You stand.
I'm good. I'm like twisted halfway. I'm good, guys.
Oh, shit.
What is
I don't
happening?
Watch a
You guys
real
are just
man.
banging
do.
on this door.
I don't think he's good, guys.
My head's like
Oh,
180.
Come on.
Things were.
I can here. Let me
Let's
try it.
this.
Hey.
The
You
I
guys
just go up and kick it down.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys are like taking off sprinting and trying to body it, and you just walk
I
up
have a
and just, like,
strength of
front
17 with an
kick
85% chance of success, and I.
You guys both are stronger than me.
Yeah, my guy's like really good at unarmed combat, but the last
all
3
about-
times I've tried to grapple, I've fallen on my face.
Uh,
It just doesn't work.
inside is what appears to be an average-looking apartment. It's just tile floors. It's got a very European feel to it. But looking around, you're in some sort of living room with like a sofa with floral print on it. There's black and white pictures of families and clothes from the 1800s smeared on the wall in blood. Next to the picture is the yellow sign.
Oh wow.
Next to that, on the like, just right beside it, so it's family picture, yellow sign. There's a flag. It's yellow. It's got 2 black circles that are large on a white sky, and then there seems to be these black star shapes all around it. So like, let's see if I can
Or drawing?
more drawing. Well, that's not the right thing. Damn it. Piss me right off. Why do they make this so difficult?
Love it.
I don't know what we're doing.
You don't know? Look at it, dude. It's obvious.
Look at what? Where?
Yeah, we stand with He's just taking it really technical.
Green is blue and white, isn't it?
It's definitely yellow.
I don't even know.
Oh, that's not quite it. There we go. Try this.
Whoa.
Oh, it's blue and yellow. Got it.
And then there's these going on up here.
I was just
Gotcha.
Oh, all right.
I knew it was blue. I just didn't realize it was yellow. Wow, they have a really boring flag.
It's the two.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, this guy's just coming right at it. Top ropes.
But yeah, bloody yellow sign, the flag on the wall, pictures of families. As you look around more, you definitely see more blood, human feces on the ground, smeared about.
Nice.
I love you some human feces.
This is just the living area.
My
There's
favorite kind.
there's a
Feces.
couple doors that lead off of the room that are closed.
Let's go to one of those doors, whichever one is the direction that would be around the rubble, hopefully.
Around the rubble. Okay, yep. You go probably just like straight ahead through a door, and it leads into a small kitchen, and through the window you can see the city streets, but as well you can see the palace hanging over it. And it would appear that it's getting you around the rubble if you find a way out of there. Laying on a table in there, dresses laid out.
Yeah.
Or sorry, no, this is just laying on the floor. There's
You
a
should
dress
wear that
just
dress.
laying on the floor.
It must be for you.
It's splayed in such a manner that it looks as if someone was wearing it.
Currently?
Just recently, probably.
Recently, as if it's just like lying on the floor, like perfectly out like this. I mean, not perfectly, it's moved about as if. Anywho, does anyone have history at 40 or better?
Nope.
Anywho,
Maybe.
perhaps I might.
No.
I
I only
really
got
doubt it.
10%.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah, history.
10.
What are we, anthropologists?
It's only good. Yeah, it's only good if you want to be a professor.
Hey man, I got a history degree.
Do you use
Make
it?
history
It's
rolls
fun.
if you'd
Yeah,
like.
I
Try to
teach.
see.
Yeah, you're professor, teacher, whatever.
Fair enough.
It's about the only thing it's good for.
Yeah, pretty much. Could work in a museum.
Could be a
Shade.
That's about it though.
Similar position.
Can you
Anyone on a
study
roll or
like
just-
I can't think of the
Find
word.
the
Alright,
back
fossils
door
and
and
stuff.
leave out of here.
What are we rolling for? Sorry.
Anthropology.
Yes.
Or
You
no,
can roll
Anthropology?
No,
history.
anthropology is like the study of cultures and stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
guess it would be archaeology.
History?
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
roll history.
Or paleontology.
You can roll,
Okay,
roll
hey, let's
history
roll
if you
history.
want.
Bring
You
it.
don't have to. It's just to see what this dress is.
Hey, guess what? I get to check mark it for
Yeah.
later.
That's what I'm doing.
You know what? Yeah,
There'll be like a later.
I got
for me.
history. I got a little bit of it.
I'm not smart.
I rolled it anyways.
Let's all get those boxes
those check
checked
marks, yeah.
so that we can all die this second.
You guys can.
Well-
Guys all gonna stay to the king.
I'm his biggest fan.
How can I serve you?
I really like his work.
Not
Where's
really
my
sure.
son?
I kind of lost sight of why I'm here, honestly.
Like I'm out.
Howdy. Big
Yeah,
fan,
that's
sir.
right.
Big fan of hand.
I'll probably just dedicate my life and existence to serving him.
Pretty
That's interesting. How'd you come up with that, Ange? Actually, I'm kind of curious.
I don't
Ever
know,
since
but
I
like
woke
the
up.
ring of it.
Ever since I woke up, I just had this urge.
Ever since you woke up after
After being
getting
killed.
attacked in the
Ever since the
bathroom.
bathroom, I've kind of just felt like that's like a great idea.
Yeah, you've been kind of weird ever since then,
Yeah,
so I
it's
guess
not.
it makes sense. He probably's the reason you're alive, so you're probably like his.
I'm just
I
so
don't
excited
know
to meet
what.
him.
Yeah. Well, so am I, to be honest. I want to meet Abby is the real reason I'm here.
Why do you want to meet Abby so bad?
Well, because this entire investigation all started because of her, and now my life is ruined. I've lost everything. I've killed
You
my
could
daughter. I've lost my best
you could
friend.
say it's been 40 years. Hi.
The deal is like fucked up.
Slowly.
It's like I didn't have to come here. I don't know. I don't.
I've slowly over the decades given pieces of myself over to this concept of chasing her, and now I've kind of lost sight for why, but all I know is that I need to get to her. Because she can answer my questions.
That she may be able to do. You guys are still in this kitchen. Window you can see leads out. There appears to be a wooden door that might lead out the back of this room. Not sure what kind of dress is on the floor, but it looks like someone was wearing it at one point.
I'm gonna put it on.
Right,
Okay.
take it off. So
Yeah, let's
get all
go.
over the place.
It's like
Lisa
a
took it off first.
it's a really nice looking dress.
Hold on.
And you
What
pull
size
off
is
your
it?
Taylor Swift gear, get down to your bra, pull your Taylor Swift throw
Oh
this
shit, we
dress on.
still got these stuff out.
Well, not Medea or Ange anymore. They're both wearing nice dresses.
At least I have
You-
mining equipment on top of
You
mine.
just got your assless chaps and your T-Swift shirt.
Why assless chaps?
Because you went to a T Swift concert, dude.
You were
T
going
Swift.
rage.
Like that's when people dress when they go to T Swift concerts.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to fit in.
Just show up in assless chaps, just be like, I thought this was
I thought
cool.
this is what we do.
Is this not right?
God, I'm so tired.
Oh, okay.
You guys,
Sing when I was in filth.
What's with you and filth lately?
Put a great picture in the Discord.
His was really
I have a poop fetish now.
It's fair. He describes shit and blood all over the place.
like body.
Oh, wow, I like
We're
that
just
picture.
like having a casual conversation. I keep pointing it out, and you're like, "What's you doing?"
Yeah, dude. You're kind of ruining the vibe.
Keep going back to the shit thing.
I don't know. That picture is my new favorite. I might make it my desktop.
You keep talking about all these bloody bodies, and not one of you has complimented me on my new dress.
Sorry, I was distracted by rubble.
It does look stunning.
You got a nice haircut.
Thank you.
Now, pay attention to what we're saying.
Is there matching shoes or is she barefoot? We gotta need
Yeah.
details. James?
there was no shoes.
Fuck.
He's got
Just a
sneakers
dress.
on with the dress.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll have to do.
dress that nice, you have to do it.
Taylor Swift sneakers.
What are Taylor Swift sneakers?
They're probably just like
Her
black
face.
Chuck Taylors or
Her
something like
face on
that.
both sides.
Yeah, I want her face on them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's the Chuck Taylors makes more sense. That's like a practical thing she'd do.
Uh,
Kind
You
of white
guys-
chicky
you
thing.
guys
Yeah.
walk out of the kitchen back onto the street.
That monster.
Oh no, you're in a different area now. We're gonna have to delete the monster.
Right.
Oh, good thing I saved him before that.
Uh,
He's always me
Miss him
remembered the
already.
Discord. He's in the Discord. Go look.
Nope, gone forever.
Those are the shoes.
he looks a lot like that
Axel
axolotl.
Discord too.
He
Those are the shoes.
does actually.
The shoe.
Oh man. Uh, yeah, you guys are out in the streets and you can see the palace. It's a little bit closer now, but it's still pretty far off in the distance. What do you do?
Keep
going
going, I
towards it.
guess. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
everyone. Reach out my hands. Like we're gonna start to hold hands.
You guys turn a corner as
This is
As-
turned ridiculous.
Skin
Grab
her
your
hands.
you guys turn a corner down the street and there's just like a 15-foot tall fence of chain link and razor wire,
I thought
and it
Spider-
seems like you have to go through another door again. Oh my goodness, make a sanity roll, Murdoch.
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 Wait.
Dude.
He's gonna shoot us with his
Around the
Luger.
circle.
That's my fourth tail in a row.
Heck toe.
Don't shoot us, Alex.
At this point, well, I don't think I take any sanity damage until I leave this place. If I leave.
Well, he added disorder to Furtos. So careful.
I'm a roll. Don't you worry. You see another apartment door and you just feel like that's the one you need to go through. Bam, you kick it open.
Let's go.
I didn't kick it open. That one works so well.
Already.
As you enter, there's just like a single light bulb hanging from a wire lighting the room. There's 3 chairs dragged to the center of the room with pools of blood and brain matter scattered around them. There's
Is there any
nothing
guns?
Else. There's make a sanity roll.
Fuck.
Other than that, you don't seem to see anything else. If anyone's not immune to violence, make me a
Oh
sanity
God.
Okay, yeah.
Do I get a check for violence?
roll. If you
If-
fail.
Why? What?
Fail.
We were rolling rocks.
Do you think that they were tortured or just killed or?
Well,
I'm vomiting.
I could actually do a forensic examination of the crime scene and see what happened here.
I can do forensics
Maverick,
too. Hmm.
behind the chairs, there's this.
You say
guy.
that with like a stream of
A Mauser?
Yeah.
wreckage.
Oh, I picked that bitch up. Take out the magazine, check it, check the chamber.
Seems to be full or close to.
Ricochet's hit someone in the.
The magazine's got some heft to it, and you see that there's at least a bullet in it, and the chamber's got one in it.
If I shake it, does it vibrate my hand to tell me how much there is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
James is like, I literally don't know if that's a thing either.
It's a reference to Ghost of Tabor that we're playing.
Ah. No, it doesn't do that. You don't know how many
Okay.
bullets there. There's some bullets there. So a lot of stuff going on.
This
Okay.
is basically little Mosin.
Got their brain out of their.
It's the German gun of World War
Oh my
II.
God, it's got some big ass bolts in it.
Off to the side is a table that's been knocked over, and there are bullet holes in the walls and ceiling. It smells of cordite in this room.
Freshly fired weapons.
What does that
As
smell? What's cordite?
When you
Gunpowder and shit.
Oh,
it was like before nitroglycerin, that was what was in guns.
interesting.
A woman, not a woman. Let's see.
Got her.
Person
First person.
comes out of a door off to the left-hand side,
Go back to the old style.
and it's very off-putting what you see, because You can see this hair spilling out from underneath what appears to be a burlap sack over this person's head. It's soaked in blood. There's a bullet hole and a muzzle burn right in the center of the head. This person's walking towards you guys. And they've got like a bucket and a rag, and they're walking as if they're going to clean the floor or something, and then they see you guys and stop and start talking in a different language. Oh, just
German?
kidding. No, they don't. They speak English with an unidentifiable accent, and this
German? Portuguese?
This woman says, "Can I help you guys?"
Oh. Who are you and what are you doing?
I'm Aniette. This is mine and my family's house.
What happened here?
I don't know what you mean.
I thought we couldn't understand her. I'm so confused.
Oh
No,
no, she's got an accent. She's speaking in
Yeah, it's
English,
just an
but with a
accent.
heavy accent.
Okay.
I misread.
What do you mean, what do I mean? Like, there's dead
is-
bodies and you have a
murders.
bag on your head with a bullet hole.
That's what she looks like, minus the gray line going across.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you?
Is that Deadpool?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I don't know what you mean. I just
Are you
was going to
alive?
come clean this mess off the floor.
What caused the mess?
I'm not sure. It just looks like someone spilled some paint here.
We need to get
Co-
to the palace.
What color paint?
Red? I know that those red wind soldiers that have been coming through town, those disgusting lot, they've been tagging the town up. Maybe it was them who did it.
Do you and your family have any affiliation to any groups around here?
We're citizens of Yatil, of course. That's where you are.
But no affiliations to any groups?
Yatil?
Till's a city, right? Not a group, right?
Well, the citizenry of Yatil, that would be who we're affiliated with, I guess. The king?
I mean,
The Grand King
where's
of Yatil? The king
Who's
on the
the-
throne?
Yellow? The king
there's
in
the
yellow?
king.
The king, yes.
Does he wear yellow?
Or
is-
gold?
He likes the color yellow, I believe. Yes, that's
How do we get to the palace?
the city will lead you there, of course. From a different room, you hear a man's voice like, "Who is that you're talking to, idiot? We've got guests."
You can call me Captain Jack.
A larger male-shaped figure, very masculine, comes walking out.
Looks just
And
like her.
He's got like a wife beater on or something like that, and just like cotton trousers on. And he comes out, same thing. He's got this pillowcase over his head, a bullet hole in it, right in the center of his head, with a burnt muzzle mark around it. It's all soaked in blood, and just like, you weren't invited here. Get out of my house.
We're just trying
Sorry.
to find our way to the palace, man.
Yeah, sorry, sir. But has anything strange happened in here lately? Like, do you know what's going on here?
The city's at war, of course. The Black Winds arrived. We're fine though. Everything's fine in this part of the city.
Obvious.
Yes, definitely looks like it.
Yeah, you look just great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the compliments, but once again, you were not invited. Get out of my house.
All right, sorry, we're leaving.
Hey, I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to come.
Where?
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Gonna go see the king in the palace.
We were not invited to the masquerade.
Yes, word. Why do you people do this?
Do you have your invitations?
Yeah.
We're
We get a
VIP.
+1.
Well, I
2.
mean, if you're guests of the king, the fastest way to the palace is just through the side entrance over there. And he points to a door. He's like, that'll lead you to the alley and to the next street over.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
much
That's what I was
obliged.
looking for.
See,
You
no,
guys
that
need-
wasn't
Need
so
anything
hard.
before we take off?
No.
No? Okay. Well, have a good day, sir, ma'am. And I'll just walk out. It's way too weird for me.
Nice meeting you guys.
See, now,
Yeah, thank
That
you.
wasn't so hard to do the right thing and not be rude.
It was very hard.
Who on tic-tac-toe?
It was a Cats game, didn't you see?
Oh, yep. Sure did.
Cats.
You guys walk out into the street. Once again,
We're in the
everything
alley, right?
undulates and moves about in this alley. Henry, make me a sanity roll as you come out. Not Henry, just kidding. You don't need to worry about that, buddy. Sophie, make me a Jack, make me a sanity roll.
Damn it. Fumble.
Bumbaroni.
Let's get ready to fumble.
You see a door open briefly, and then another door opens behind it. Kind of the same effect that happened to Sophie, as this like almost this infinite doors. But then it stops, and you see your son, as you remember him, Frank, and he's curled up in a ball on the city street beyond it, and there's men standing over top of him shouting in this foreign language, pointing rifles at him.
I start firing at them indiscriminately.
As you fire the bullets, you can like see him like travel towards the doors, and right as they're about to break the threshold, the doors are just like whack, 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 and the bullet hits the wood.
And I just start sprinting on my broken legs towards the doors.
You run, you're hobbling, you can just like you see I've forgot what it's called at this point because we just call it Piju all the time. The Patsu is just like leaping in and out of view as you're running, and you go and you like shoulder check the door, and it's just an empty apartment. It looks like
And I just
any of the ones you've been in before, but
I just do circles looking around with my weapon up.
there's just nothing in here. Like it's set up to be a normal apartment. There's tables, chairs, but there's no sign of life. You can see some notes written on the wall in that Cyrillic alphabet that Gabriel was looking at on those posters. But you cannot read it for some reason.
Dang, I don't have any linguistics.
Might not even be of our world.
Just kidding. That you did. You failed that sanity roll. Now I need to roll that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I failed.
Well, how about that?
Do we see all this happen?
You just see Jack
Shooting.
shooting a gun at a wall or at a door, and then he runs up and shoulder checks it. And you see him looking around inside of a
Empty apartment.
empty apartment.
Do you see something?
I saw my son. He's being attacked by a bunch of men. They were pointing guns at him, yelling in a language I didn't understand. But when I got in here, there's just a bunch of weird ass writing all over the wall. I don't know. I think I'm losing it, man.
Maybe it's a portal of some kind. Maybe what you saw was real and they jumped through it.
I don't know. There's a bunch of doors. And they all closed once I started firing.
Weird.
But when I opened this door, there was just this room.
Does it seem like the same era when you were looking at it? Like,
I mean,
Did-
as far
did
as I can
people-
tell,
did people seem like modern?
it seemed like this time.
Okay.
Have you ever been here before or seen this
Nope.
dream?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, maybe we can find your boy after we get to the palace
Hopefully.
What's Henry doing?
or along the way. Hopefully he's all right.
Henry.
Henry,
Henri?
what you doing? Henri.
Enrique.
What's Henry up to?
What's Henry up to?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you want to do anything?
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Trying to talk me into leaving and heading back out. Feel that.
He's right.
Sort of meant to ask that before we left if it was safe, but let's just hurry up and get to the palace and not get caught up in any of this fighting.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Should be.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What?
Don't stun.
Whoa.
How many bullets you got left?
I don't know. I fired about 3 or 4.
Probably like a couple.
Yeah, I don't know what the average size of a magazine for a car 98 is.
I got about 4 rounds in my gun.
7? Like a full clip going in there. What do you think? They hold 7?
It's about like 5 or 6. It's looking.
Yeah,
Okay.
7's a lot back then. Well, let's
Five
push forward.
round clip.
I fired like 3 or 4.
You don't remember?
I got like 2 bullets left.
A trench magazine, which it does not have, was produced that could be attached to the bottom of the internal magazine. by
Otherwise,
removing
yeah,
the
it's
floor
strip
plate.
loaded to the top.
Got 20 rounds.
Dang.
Did have that. But anywho,
Do we have a
make
trench extension?
Nope.
No.
make me
I
a
got, like,
sanity
2 rounds left.
roll, Murdoch, as you guys are trying to move further along.
Why am I always the one who says we should move forward?
Well, there is.
I mean, I always thought I was in
Real
charge,
reason.
but you were really in charge.
Not forward, but sideways. And ever moving.
I succeeded.
You
Let's go.
Always forward,
feel
never
as
back.
if the way forward is into what appears to be some sort of art gallery. You can see, like, it's got a sign above it that in this language that you can read says art gallery.
I don't know.
Original.
Here.
I don't know. Is it art?
More like a gym.
Oh, okay.
Open the door, you're like, God, I could have swore this was going to be a gym, even though it says the gallery.
There's certainly a workout equipment in here.
You open the door and it's filled with sculpting and painting tools and sculptures in progress. You see these like busts of beautiful women half carved out of stone. You see men and women in masquerade masks painted beautifully. You see a perfect sculpture of a beautiful nude young man. Seems to be as true to life as a photograph.
Anyway, that's not your style?
What's your art skill, Murdoch?
45.
Make a roll.
Ah.
About to be higher.
You think Michelangelo could do better?
Nice.
As you approach it,
I was a Da
it
Vinci
seems to
fan.
almost glow from within, as if there's some sort of it's like a life force inside of it, and you get close and you breathe on it and you see it like fog up briefly for a second, and then it just flashes with this intense bright light, and you throw your hands up. Everyone does that's nearby or in the room. You throw them over your eyes as this thing lights up.
Yes.
Flashbang.
You pull them away. Everybody make vanity rolls.
Damn it.
Vanity rolls?
I'm gonna let out a scream.
Sanity roll.
I'm pretty.
Hey, I did it.
Oops, I rolled twice, but the first one was a success. Look at that.
I'm definitely going to eek as this happens. Eek. Eek.
Settle down.
Keep nailing these sanity rolls.
Control
Bam.
you.
It's not difficult when you got 67, man.
I know.
2/3. As the bright light dissipates, there
The third
is
better.
a nude man standing there.
Now,
How hot is he?
now
Eek.
And he's
True.
just,
I'll keep eeking.
What's happening? What's going on? Where's
cover yourself.
I point my rifle. I'm like, what the fuck?
Cover
Ah.
your shame.
Please, where'd Anorak go?
Who the
Please,
fuck are you?
I'm Clark.
Clock?
Clark.
Oh.
With an R.
Ah!
Where'd Anorak go?
Who?
Anorak.
I don't know who the hell that is.
My beloved. She was making art for me.
No, she's probably dead. Where were you?
Why is everything broken in here?
Did the Black Wind come here?
No, we were just sharing a drink, and I dozed off. The studio was fine before then. Why is everything broken?
Well, you were a statue.
Calm down. Breathe. Remember to
I
breathe.
can't. Where'd Anirak go?
Into the
Please,
nose, out through the mouth.
let me go. I need to find her. I must find her.
She probably gave you poison, and you died.
Anirak
She
would
found
do
somebody
that.
better.
What are you saying, Vertus?
Medusa?
Medusa, yeah.
Yeah, but what?
Petrified.
Petrified.
You Medusa.
Petrified.
And I'm sure
Anirak wouldn't Medusa me.
we could,
She
we
loves
can
me.
all relate.
Where do you think you are right now? Yeah.
Mrs. Yatila, I think Anirak went to join the fighting. She said she wanted to fight for the king. I wanted her to stay. She gave me this drink, and I fell asleep.
You should be honored for her sacrifice.
Oh, you got roofied. Got it.
Hey, man.
Please, just let me go. I must find
Yeah, I
her.
would have drugged
Kind of
you
a fan of
too.
the
You
Black
sound
Wind.
annoying.
I, for one, am jealous. Would like to be by her side.
Uh,
Yeah, why'd she drug you? You know.
She drank it with me. I thought.
Sucker.
Classic.
She wouldn't do that. I need to go.
Prank.
Please, let me go find her.
All right, go.
Leave
Get out
me
of here.
be. This naked man just takes out running like this out of the building.
We should follow him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Get him around then. Let him go. He's in love.
What?
Like the guy running the rope. Like, it's for love.
Oh, okay. I'll let him pass me for sure. Jumps you ahead in line.
That was- But this is what I'm talking about. All this. That lady, boyfriend, and now he's.
That's crazy.
This place is dangerous, and not everybody's out to. You know, I feel like we gotta watch ourselves until we get there. Then everything will be great, and we'll be taken care of.
I think what Andrew's trying to say out there, definitely trying to hurt.
It's basically
Except for the Yellow King.
Except for everybody we've ran into so far.
this place is essentially like the manifestation of madness, I think.
Yeah. Place is fucked.
Yeah, the madness of not embracing true love.
I mean, because we saw dead people hanging out, thinking they were fine with bullets in their heads. And everything we've seen is completely fucked up here.
Up is down, down is up. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But maybe they were fine. Because he exists.
I mean, look at Maverick.
I mean,
The fuck you talking about, Ant?
There ain't no dying
Let
here.
her speak.
it's true. I was very close to death, and I should not be walking right now.
Thanks, King.
Yeah.
You guys remember that one
blessing.
time in the elevator when you guys were being really mean to Henry and Ange and they went
I
off by
sure
themselves?
Yep.
I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
I was never mean in my defense.
You weren't.
But boy, that fat guy was.
Yeah, and you guys stood by him, snickering.
I just wanted. I just wanted some splunking gear.
You guys kind of brought it on yourself.
Yeah. You guys started arguing with him for no reason. I just wanted splunking gear.
Yep.
I didn't like the way he was treating Vertas, and you guys should have defended Vertas more.
Yeah.
Yes, but if I defended Vertus, I wasn't getting splunking gear.
It's almost like you think Spelunking gear is more important than Vertas.
Than
And
him.
Ange.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
for my
happen to
personal
be
goal,
Vertas.
it might have been a little bit more important. No offense.
That's kind of where I was thinking, too.
I just did it because it was funny.
Not now, dear.
I just did it because fuck you guys.
Now we need
Yeah.
to move because soon you're gonna be watching us out the windows throwing rocks.
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Tomatoes.
Gabriel and Ange start walking towards an exit sign at the back of this gallery. There's beautiful art around, but a lot of it's toppled over and shattered as if someone came through here and smashed everything but left some things standing, such as clock.
Do you think the naked man did this?
Clock?
And a clock swinging between his legs.
Wait, a clock or Clark this time?
That pendulum swing was mighty strong.
Gabe and Ange roll sanity rolls.
I fail.
How about you, Ange? You guys
fail.
both step through the door and start walking towards the palace. And as you do, a door just beside you guys opens, and everyone else is following shortly behind. But you guys see a man that looks like this pop out from the doorway.
Dude, that's a killer mustache.
Ah!
Ah,
How tall is he?
Gotta be a whole like 5'6".
Yeah, he's short, like 5'8". He's like fairly skinny.
He's got that small build.
It's immediately unattractive.
I don't know, that mustache and hair is pretty sweet though.
He holds a finger up to his mouth. He's like, "Shh, come.
We go. I'm gonna go with him.
Good. This.
I'm gonna look back. Come on, guys! Come on!
What's going on?
Oh, excited.
There's an uprising. We must We must stop the king.
Are you the Black Wind?
Oh,
Yeah, let's go. Ange is right.
Wait, you said what?
Oh, wait, what? Hey, are you part of the Black Wind?
Sure. Do you have a weapon on you that you could
Part
give
of
me?
the rebellion. Here, I've got these, and he pulls out like a
Don't give.
brick.
Actually, don't give her a weapon though.
He's got a brick of like dynamite in his hand with a ticking clock on it. Like, these are set for midnight.
Clark.
I know the clock.
Perfect.
I'm gonna just deck him in the mouth.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna sucker punch him in the jaw.
And then I'm gonna try to get the gun from
How stable is that brick of dynamite?
Maverick. I'm gonna try to get the gun from Maverick. Can I get it, or do I have to like?
Yeah.
You want to do a
Uh,
strength?
Maverick,
You want to
just
do a
give it
strength
to
off?
her? Just give it to
Yeah.
her. Eat it.
Well,
What, are you
it would be
saying?
some sort of opposed roll.
Are you gonna like
Wait, let me
say,
get this-
"Give me the gun"?
Oh, for
Or
sure,
you
dude, strength.
just-
No, I ain't giving up my gun.
You just.
I failed.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
Get it
I
Pretty
mean,
sure.
if he fails and what gets above 95%, okay. Well,
My failure is at 85.
Oh, so no matter what, I think you crushed
I
me.
think
So
you
I
would've-
I jump at the gun and you just kind of like
I just
Obviously.
push you off to the side.
ah.
I'm gonna hit this. I want to try and
This
get
guy's-
this bomb away.
I am going to, as I get up from the ground, though, try to grab the dynamite from him.
This guy's holding a block of dynamite out, like offering it to Murdoch, and Ange just jumps for Jack Parker's gun. He pulls away, like pushes her off. She actually stumbles towards this guy. Vertas punches him in the face, and he's like holding this brick of dynamite out, and Ange, just like an animal, just leaps on top of this guy and scrambles away with a bomb.
Alright, I'm gonna get on
the
top.
fuck are you doing, Ange?
I'm gonna get on top of him, grab his collar.
I don't know.
As you get on top of him, you feel like
He's an enemy.
all these strange, like hard pieces all over underneath the coat he's wearing.
Clockwork like?
I'm gonna like flip open.
He's covered in bombs.
You flip open his coat, and there's like 6 more blocks of explosives.
I
with
take off
clocks on
running. I say, fuck this.
We gotta tackle him.
them. Death to the king! Bring it to the masquerade!
I take
trying
off
to hold
running
his
away
hands.
from all these bombs because that's a lot of bombs.
I'm gonna give him
I'm gonna
a-
try to hold his hands.
I'm gonna kick him and run.
Hold on. Just hold on. I'm gonna shoot him.
They're gonna keep running.
I run out of the door.
I'm gonna run.
I'm outside.
I'm trying to hold his.
I'm
They're
also
running. I'm trying to grab his hands.
Okay, guys
You
start reaching
you
in
can't
his
grab my
hand.
hands and grab a stick of dynamite. It doesn't work that way.
Well, his
No,
hands
Jack-
that have the
Jack-
dynamite.
Jack's free. You're like on top of this guy, or had just tackled
Yeah.
him. The only one that really has an action here, other than Murdoch, is Medea. You guys have all done your stuff.
I'm gonna shoot my fucking gun right into his temple.
How do you
That's it.
react to this, Medea?
Said I'm running too.
Okay.
I'm
It's just
getting
like
out of there.
instant chaos. Medea and Maverick just take off sprinting out the door. Vertas sucker punches this guy. Ange jumps on top of him, rips a stick of dynamite from his hand, and starts just like laying on top of him. And Murdoch just walks up and is just like, and there's just a guy laying there, his coat spread open from
With ticking time bombs.
with ticking time bombs all over him.
At least they didn't make it to the king. Now we need to run.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here quick.
Yeah, one bomb was one thing, but once I saw like 6 strapped to dude, I was out.
You guys burst out of the building into a hallway. You go out the same, or not a hallway, into an alleyway. You come out the same door you went in, but the streets are different. You're in an alley now, and down the alley you see like a slit cut into a fence, as with some sort of like cutters or shears, and it looks like it's been peeled back slightly as you could crawl through it. Medea and Maverick are like almost up to it, and they're just looking back in shock at you guys and unsure of what just happened.
I don't even know who to
What
trust
the hell?
anymore.
Thanks a lot for all the help.
Where were you guys? He said he was against the king.
What were you doing? You trying to steal guns from people?
We had you weren't acting. You weren't reacting.
That's something, man. Next time, just use your words. At first, I was gonna get a bomb, and then I was gonna kill him.
I thought Andrew was gonna turn on us for a second.
I'm sorry,
I'm pretty sure she did turn on us. I don't know what's going on.
She was losing it.
You just wanted to kill that guy.
Yeah, just gotta take it.
I truthfully haven't picked a side in this whole battle yet. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
We can't listen.
Oh,
We can't talk with Yellow King if they all blow him up.
That's true.
So,
But that doesn't mean we have to.
Sounds like you picked a side. Let's go.
We can also make them think we're on this side and get to the king at the same time.
Maverick.
We can listen to what he has to say and
Yeah.
then kick down the doors for the Black Wind. I'm gonna make up a salute on the spot.
That's a
click my heels.
that's a funny
Like
joke.
a wave with your arm.
Yeah, like a weird little.
Now let's go.
Oh Lord. Yep. Let's go murder more people.
You guys head towards
so-
the cut in the fence. Pull it back after you guys have this conversation.
So are we all good now? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Great.
I think there's just more rifts forming between us. Honestly,
Yeah, I would guess. I mean, besides just the absolute sheer like hopelessness you feel in this place and everything, there's definitely like this palpable like paranoia and fear growing in all you guys of one another, even at this point, except for maybe between Henry and Ange. They've kind of formed this bond and are like. Sophie's remained pretty calm and collected this whole time. Jack's just in it to look for his son, and Gabriel obviously wants to get to the king and find Abigail and figure out what this has all been for. But you guys all have your own motives, but you're starting to grow apart at this point. That this doesn't seem like a mission anymore. This is something else.
And I told you this time there was everyone. That guy was strapped with bombs. That makes up for the not dangerous meat we had. Bombs, right? Next person we see.
We had a
should
dangerous
probably-
meet within our group. I'm really confused.
Next person.
Keep your gun tight, dude. Keep your grip on it, and if she goes for it again, do whatever.
Next
you
time.
want.
Yeah, next time.
are you blaming him for her trying to steal? What the fuck, Ange? She got another one.
On the ground and crawling around.
As
If
you
we
guys
shot
hear
me, it'd
that,
be
and then
justified,
like
dude, I don't know.
then
Sounded like a 50 cal.
Yeah, a vehicle, like a old military style truck with a mounted 50 cal on it, goes driving past down the street where the slit was cut in there. But you see the palace back there, and you see someone in like maybe green German fatigues just
I'll take
driving
aim really
by,
quick
shooting at someone.
while I'm in the prone from taking cover, and they'll take a shot at him.
Michael Base, huh?
You drop prone on the opposite side of the fence and try to shoot through the chain link fence at
Yep.
this guy driving by at 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it at a minus 20.
All right.
All right.
It's all sad.
I gotta figure out what is the thing called
When
again?
they start chasing
Firearm.
us, we just run.
Firearms.
It's the bottom of that left column. Aw.
Oh, barely.
You would have passed. If you
That was a failure no matter what. I think that made it a 50.
I said barely.
Oh yeah, you would have actually failed even if.
So
Mhm.
that was a really good shot sound effect that you did, but you do that and you hear like the screeching of brakes and the starts spinning around and just sprays all the buildings around, and you see bullets whizzing past you, and you hear shouting in a language, and then you hear the engine rev and it starts moving forward again, and the gunfire ceases for a moment.
Jesus Christ, what is going on?
I don't know, but we should
Anybody get hit?
I stand up.
No.
Yeah, I stand up and I got Piju leaking out of my rib cage.
They might be onto our position though, since he fired. So we should probably fucking go.
No,
I'm
there's
going through the
just-
hole.
Yeah, it's just like a chain link fence that's got a spot you can peel back and run through,
Alright.
and then it looks
I'll-
like the city beyond, but there's like a lot more bullet holes and pock marks and artillery, like craters in the ground and things like that, as if this is some sort of
I'll
vast
grab the-
war zone beyond.
I'll grab
Or
the
like-
fence and peel it back, and I'll be like, "All right, go boys and girls."
Oh God, we're in the war zone now.
Army action. I've
Combat roll.
You're like a veteran, so you're probably the best
Yeah.
one to be leading us.
That's why I'm peeling it back. I said, "Let's go, boys," and I said, "And girls."
So beyond the toppled barricades are barbed wire barbed wire fences, crates of supplies, and parked trucks, old blown up tanks, and things like that. Something catches your eyes as down the street you see a bunch of gunfire and shouting. That truck is parked and it's firing at a building, and it looks like there's some sort of barricade or nest that they're firing at. On the ground in between this vehicle and the nest of people, they appear to be wearing black gear, the people behind the nest, and the person in the truck is wearing green fatigues. You see walking down the road are people in red, and they're dropping behind vehicles and they're firing at both armies. But on the ground in between all this is a small child with blonde hair just curled up in a ball,
Oh fuck!
crying and screaming.
I quick look around and I see if I see any better weapons than what I have right now.
And
too.
you look around and the scene goes black and we call it a night.
Damn it!
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Ooh, what a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's a good one.
cliffhanger. Whoa.
I am so intrigued. What happened?
Just getting good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, guys. Good day.
All
Good
right.
night, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Game.
Good night.
Later.
Yeah. Colton, a round or two to bore or no? What's that?
Yeah, I could probably do.
All right.
Eight.
Peace.